So I was thinking to myself that I haven't watched any Christmas horror this year, and like I said, it's been a bad, busy year, so I neglected to really think ahead this year in terms of stuff I want to talk about on this channel. So I just saw randomly that To All a Good Night was on Shudder, which is a 1980s slasher in a sorority where a killer Santa goes around and is slashing people. And this came out in 1980, so I was pretty excited because this one was right whenever all those big slashers started to be created. In terms of the cash grab aspect of slashers, because there were so many slashers at the Friday the 13th. That really solidified the fact that we got all these slashers from the 80s. Every week you get a slasher in the theater. Like, it was insane. And all the direct-to-video chains, so many slashers. I love slashers. Even if they're terrible, like, I can enjoy them. And To All a Good Night is one I had not seen before, and I was actually pretty excited to see. Um, this one is weird, though, because it is very, very stupid, but like, it's not like I really loved its stupidity. Like, there's so many slashers that I enjoy for how dumb they are, and this one is so weird because it opens up like prom night, like, except for in a sorority. These girls are on a balcony, and then a girl falls off, and then they look down, and then it cuts to opening credits, and I'm like, that was so quick and so brief that I didn't understand what the hell just happened. It was so weird, but it was, and then it shows 2 years later because it starts with 2 years earlier, which is really funny that they said 2 years earlier at the beginning of the movie. I thought that was actually pretty funny. But 2 years later, the movie starts where the whole movie will stay, where like it's 2 years later, and it is about a group of sorority girls or sorority people getting killed off. And it's set on Christmas, but there is no snow. It is like Home Alone 4 or something like that, where it's like, this is supposed to be a holiday movie, but it looks nothing like it's on a holiday. It looks nothing like Christmas. So I thought that was really weird. I thought it had some kills that were okay. Like, there's a kill, an arrow to the mouth, and there's a decapitation, which I thought was funny. There's a sex scene where the one guy gets the arrow through the mouth, and then the girl immediately gets decapitated by the killer. It was funny. I think this one, there was also an axe to the head, which I thought was, you didn't see the impact of it, but you just saw the axe, like, and the guy's like leaning back. Like, that was pretty funny. There's a lot of slow-mo in this, and it's so weird when 70s and 80s horror does this, because it really, and I'm not saying that other decades don't do this, but I noticed that in the 70s and 80s there was a lot of slow-mo where, like, it's like 1 frame, 2 frame, 3 frame, really quick, really slow kind of thing. But I thought in this one it was kind of annoying how much slow-mo they had. I mean, it wasn't like the whole movie, but it just had moments of slow-mo where I was like, come on, I know you're padding out the runtime here. I thought that this one as well, looking at it as a whole, it's not a slasher that I'm going to rewatch, really. I'm glad that I saw it, but it just really feels like it's not super entertaining to me. I thought that the ending, in terms of like the cliches of slashers, I thought it was interesting that, I guess I'm going to spoil it, so I guess this is a spoiler review. Most people won't give a shit because it's a slasher that's like just a mystery, but like, I guess if you don't want to know the mystery, stop here and then come back to this video. But I'm going to go ahead and spoil it. So there's the final girl named Melody, and she is the one who finds out who the killer is, and under the Santa outfit. And under the Santa outfit is the mother of the girl that falls over off the balcony in the beginning of the movie, 2 years earlier. And it surprised me because it's in 1980, the year Friday the 13th came out, where you also had a female killer, who is killing off people vengefully because of the death of her kid. And I just thought that was really funny how it's the same killer and the same twist, basically. Like, there's literally not much different to it. I thought that was interesting. But then the movie, like, keeps going, and then it has another killer, and like then the killer gets killed like in 2 minutes. So it's like, okay, that was weird and that was outrageous. Like, what? And then it ends with one girl left, or not one girl left. There's one girl left in the house. Her name's Leah or Leia. I think it's Leah, but it's spelled Leia. So I always think of Leia from Star Wars, of course. But Leah, um, she's left alone after the killers are killed, and she's just out on a balcony dancing and singing, and then it cuts to credits, and I'm just like, what the fuck? This is so weird and so stupid. Like, I didn't understand what just happened. Um, I'll tell you this, though. There's one thing I couldn't stand about this movie, and it was the horror score. Like, I thought the score for this was awful, and it's so weird because there are some slasher scores that can be so goofy that they make it fun, like, say, Slumber Party Massacre, where this is a very similar score to that. But this score in it, I just felt like ruined it, like, in terms of, like, a lot of things for the movie. Besides the twist, which is done just the same in Friday the 13th from 1980, it really is, for me, a forgettable slasher. Like, I did think it was okay. I don't know if I'd rewatch it again, maybe, but as of now, I don't think I will. But maybe, who knows, later in life, it might change. I might want to rewatch it again, but I'm glad I got to see it. I didn't love it. I didn't really hate it either. It was just not that good, or that entertaining. It had a couple moments of entertainment, but it was really not anything I remember in terms of a slasher. It's just okay. The artwork is pretty cool, though, for the poster. Like I said, I love poster artwork for slashers, especially 80s slashers. And this one has a good one, with the blue in the face, like, over the dorm. Like, that's really awesome. But that's pretty much it. Just another Christmas horror slasher that I wanted to see because I've never seen this one before. But I easily prefer other slashers like Silent Night, Deadly Night, or Black Christmas over this. Most definitely. I'll even take Jack Frost over this. Trying to think if there's any other Christmas holiday slashers that I'm trying to think of. Oh, Christmas Evil, I'll take over this too. But yeah, this one it wasn't that great. It wasn't anything that I hated, but it really wasn't that good. So that's it for today. If you guys have seen this movie, what do you think about it? Tell me down below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.